In the few years since Lithuania's accession to the European Union, only 43% of residents claim to have felt any benefit from structural funds assistance. We asked ourselves, are Lithuania's residents adequately informed about European Union structural assistance, its allocation and the benefits it provides to each individual, community and the entire country? Both we and the European Union have good news for the whole of Lithuanian society. News about support which enables improvement in each individual's quality of life. Assistance that is tangible, right here for the talking. We have already been making use of the results, but don't we always know where they came from? All that remains is to pass this news on to the residents. How have we achieved this? European Union assistance is genuine. Resources are being invested in Lithuania's economic growth, resources which are accessible to you as well.
ES parama reali. Į Lietuvos ekonomikos augimą investuojamos lėšos, kurias paliesti galite ir jūs.
Our goal was to show that the European Union and its extended structural assistance is not out of reach, that any individual who attempts to do so can receive resources for projects, and that the results and extended benefits reach us all. So we decided to portray true success stories and the people who created them through implementation of their projects. On a popular morning television show, a spot called How Are You Lithuania was started, during which people who have received European Union structural assistance clearly and engagingly convey how the assistance received allowed them to implement goals they had set, improve actions, and describe what benefits they see for the community, society, or the entire country. Twins Neil and Maida have lived in Viešvilė for 5 months. Today they are at the Viešvilė dispensary to weigh and measure themselves. As is fitting for twins, they weigh nearly the same. Neila, what do you think about this new place? Come on, say something, hey! This dispensary is one of the 8 primary healthcare facilities in Jurbarkas to receive European Union structural funds assistance according to the single programming document. This project basically encompassed 8 facilities in the Jurbarkas district, among them 6 dispensaries and 2 medical centers. The Viešvilė dispensary is a renovated building which has become warmer and cozier. Most importantly, direly needed equipment has been acquired. A new computer has been obtained for the reception area. And for instance, many specialists would envy such odontology equipment. But let's have a look at something that is much more interesting than an oncology chair. This is the Viešvilė dispensary's old, almost antiquated gynecological chair. This gynecological chair has been here for a very long time, and those who visited the dispensary were always marveled at how we can work with such a relic. The old gynecological chair's days are numbered. It will be replaced by this newer and probably more comfortable one. To have such a facility nearby is very convenient for the locals, one which provides approximately 80% of all medical services, I'd say perhaps even more, and where problems are solved. Well, we need to finish up here at the Viešvilė dispensary, because the doctor is seeing patients and the nurse, as you can see, is getting into the dispensary's new car to visit some patients. As you can see, work is in progress. Information about European Union structural assistance is being spread through a variety of publications as well. European Union Structural Funds for Lithuania, Panorama of Experience, SPD News. Readers are invited to acquaint themselves with actions that are speedily changing Lithuania's image, and to listen to the experiences and ideas of those who have implemented projects. However, this is also not enough. We wanted to include society on the broadest scale possible and simultaneously to impel the residents to learn more. In May of this year, we invited the Lithuanian people themselves to select the most successful European Union structural assistance projects throughout regions of Lithuania. At a special internet site dedicated to European Union structural assistance, thousands of residents voted for the region leaders, projects that they support the most and which, in their opinion, help the area to develop the most. To become better acquainted with each project, people were able to visit the European Union Assistance Fair Region Leaders. 3,000 steps forward. This is not simply a slogan for the interactive elections and fair. It is also a message for the Lithuanian people. Over 3,000 projects from the most various fields, from road laying to the development of modern technology, became one of the most important incentives for the country to develop and grow. Each idea that is carried out is a step toward a better quality of life for Lithuania and its people. The operators of more than 80 European Union structural funds and cohesion fund-assisted projects introduce their completed or ongoing projects. Together with the elections, this event invited each individual to evaluate the scope of Lithuanian people's efforts, to discover how European Union structural assistance contributes to the development of the area and to support the region leaders. While for the people and companies who implemented the projects, the fair became a true sharing of experiences. The region leader election winners were also announced at the fair, 10 projects which received the largest voter support in each region. In general, the highest public recognition was given to the project being implemented by the Vilnius University Hospital's Santariškės Clinic, the goal of which is to provide qualified medical assistance more quickly and simply to residents of eastern and southeastern Lithuania suffering from cardiac and vascular disorders. "3,000 steps have already been taken, so that together we can pave the future for ourselves and our children. But there is still much to do. Between 2007 and 2013, Lithuania will receive more than 6.8 billion euros of European Union structural assistance. This sum is nearly equal to that of the Republic of Lithuania's yearly budget. That means new challenges, new possibilities and discoveries, thousands of new steps forward. That means actions which will provide tangible benefits to each and every individual." How do all of these actions change the image of Lithuania? In August of 2007, more than half of the country's residents already knew about European Union structural assistance and its results. This year, the majority of residents claimed that they were directly affected by European Union structural funds assistance.